Hello, my dears. Welcome to your reading for 2021. I will be reading for each sign, the 4 seasons, beginning with winter, then spring, then summer, and then fall. There are some things that you need to think about in this coming year, and it's very important. Just because we have a new year and because we're very hopeful after a long, dark year, we imagine that the coming year will be much, much better. Hold on to that hope, but be aware that cosmic time doesn't move the same as human time. And while we may hope for instant improvement, it doesn't always happen that way. We're in a very, very large cycle in human history, and I don't anticipate things improving dramatically for another few years, at least 2 or 3 at the outside. I'm sorry to say that, but I want you to prepare this year. Use this time. It's very important to prepare. And when I say prepare, I mean for everything. Get your finances in order. Stock up on supplies that you may need. Don't overspend. Take care of the people in your lives, most of all. Make sure that people who are not as able to care for themselves, make sure that they are taken care of. It's extremely important that we prepare, that we use this time as preparation time, because we are in a cycle now that is not going to instantly get better. Now, that said, each individual is going to take a different path over the coming year. We are all on our own paths. We're all on our own journeys, and that's as it should be. Keep your goals in mind. Have your dreams. It's important to continue to have your dreams. In order to achieve them, it's also very, very important to do something every single day to move you forward toward your dreams. It's the only way I've ever accomplished anything in my life. If you even let a week go by without moving toward your dreams, you will fall behind. It's too easy once you let go. It's too easy to just not resume. So don't do that. Make sure every single day you are doing something to move you forward towards your dreams. Every day. Even if you're just doing an internet search for ideas, do something every day to advance towards your dreams. That's how you manifest. And that's crucial. Sometimes we think manifestation is some kind of magical thing. It takes effort and it takes focus. And if you do that every day, you will achieve what you want to achieve. I also want you to remember this year that when people are acting in ways that seem uncomfortable or frightening, everyone who sees you is looking in a mirror. Everyone who sees you is looking in a mirror. And most of the time, every time you look at someone else, you are looking in a mirror. People are not reacting to you. They are reacting to what they see in you. If they are treating you as weak, it's because they see themselves as weak and they despise that. And if they are treating you that way, it's because they hate that about themselves. Always remember that you are a mirror. Don't be a vessel for other people's anger or toxicity. It's extremely important to remember that. Don't internalize what other people are offering. Always make sure that you insulate yourself from that toxicity. And be aware when you have a very negative response to someone else. Think carefully about what it is about them that you are reacting to, because a lot of times that's something we need to work on in ourselves. So I'll stop sermonizing now and we'll get into the readings. And thank you so much for watching, for being here. I'm wishing you the very best 2021 for you, and I hope we all get through it whole and happy, and that we learn to live in peace. Talk to you again at your sign. Hello, Gemini. Welcome to your reading for 2021. I'm going to read for each quarter of the year, roughly equivalent to winter, spring, summer, and fall. Basically, it's the first 3 months, the second 3 months, the third 3 months, and the final 3 months of the year. So let's see what we have. Mystic Healer, 5 of Pentacles, and Stag Spirit. We have Breaking Trail next. We have the Moon, and we have Bobcat Spirit. For the first half of the year. Rejuvenating Rain, the Lovers, and Starfish Spirit. And then we have Finding Sanctuary, the 10 of Pentacles, and Chameleon Spirit. Okay, so if 2020 has been difficult for you, especially financially, I hate to say that I think it's going to continue for a short period of 2021 as well. We have this 5 of Pentacles, which often talks about having your hands out and having some need. If you can see, it's hard to see in these cards. This hand is out at the church doors for alms or for any aid. Now this can sometimes also mean being shut out in other ways, emotionally, physically, being shut out, being on the outside looking in. But it can also mean a time of need, of deprivation. I don't know what your own situation is. I know that for a lot of people this is a very, very hard time. So I want you to know that what I see through the course of this year is a steady movement towards a huge improvement. So in this first 3 months, we have this 5 of Pentacles. We also have Mystic Healer, which means healing energy flows through you. And we have Stag Spirit, take the lead. I think what I'm seeing here in this first few months is that though you may not have the resources that you want or need, Don't sit on your hands and wait for things to happen. You're going to have to make things happen. And as I said in the introduction, you have to do something every day to move toward what you want. And if you do that, you're going to find abundance by the end of the year. It's so easy to let things slide, to say, oh, I'll get to that later, or I just don't have the energy to do something. You have to take the lead. You have to make those things happen, or they never will. But if you're able to make something happen every day toward your dream, you're going to move forward in an amazing way. So I think it's really interesting that in every one of these readings so far, the first part of the year looks much like 2020 did. And this is the way the cards are falling. So I see then going forward, there's a huge improvement. Now in the spring, we have the moon. The moon often talks about deception. The moon often indicates that you're not seeing things as clearly as you could or should. That can be a good thing, or it can be it can be just that your eyes are not open. Because the moon waxes and wanes. So sometimes we don't see the whole moon. We only see a part of it, or a sliver of it, or sometimes it's gone altogether, or at least beyond our visual plane. Doesn't mean the moon leaves. It means we're not seeing it. So you need to think very clearly in the springtime, in that second 3 months of the year. It says a breakthrough is at hand, breaking trail, a breakthrough is at hand, and Bobcat Spirit, life is a mystery. So here we have the moon and we have this mystery, but we also have breakthrough is at hand. So it's going to be hard, I think, in the first half of the year to see things as they are. Maybe you've got those dreams and you're moving toward them and you're struggling and you're trying to keep the faith, and you're not going to be able to see how things are going to work out because life is a mystery, but a breakthrough is at hand. Moving into the second half of the year, we have the Lovers. I think there's going to be a partnership that comes in. We have clear the past, heal the present here in this rejuvenating rain. And then we have starfish spirit, be open to infinite possibilities. I think there's a breakthrough here sometime in the late spring, early summer. Something is going to shift. It may be a partnership. It may be that somebody comes into your life and just things just suddenly are different. And it may be that you have to clear the past. You have to get rid of something else to make this happen. You need to be open to those possibilities because they're out there. By the end of the year, again, we have this 10 of Pentacles, which is the happy family who has everything they need. It's like the wealthy estate. It's that generational wealth or generational happiness, generational power, finding sanctuary, opening to your spiritual source, and chameleon spirit, act as if. So that's interesting. I think what we're seeing, you're not going to quite get here maybe by the end of the year, but you're going to be in a position where you can act as if you're here. You're moving. You're going to have a huge breakthrough, I think, sometime in the late spring, early summer. There's going to be a giant breakthrough in your life, and it may be related to someone who comes in and changes things for you. This is pretty amazing. But it may be that you're going to have to sort of fake it till you make it. You're going to be able to see it from here, though. Even if you don't quite reach it, you don't quite reach this by the end of the year, you're going to be able to see it from where you are. This is good. I think this is going to be a good year for you. It's not going to feel like it in the first half. I think you're going to be suffering a little bit, either emotionally or physically. I hate to say that, but I want you to understand that the movement is all toward the positive. I mean, really positive. It's like these two are polar opposites. They are as different as you can be. So if you're starting the year in this position, you're ending in it in as good a place as you could possibly be. So I think you're going to end the year in a really good place. I think it's going to be tough for a few months at the beginning of the year, and you're not going to maybe be able to see how you move forward, but you will, and it's going to be really, really good. So I will see you in the monthlies, and I wish you the best possible 2021. Take care until next time. Love you. Bye.